doing this for 16 years this summer. It's crazy, but I think most of my favorite crazy gaming stories have been during my world records when I do multiple days, and it seems like every year they get more and more crazy because the hours go longer. But one of the stories that stand out to me most was this last summer. I did 138 hours of just dancing. That's 6 days in my local video game store, Otto's Video Games and More, and I had 150 volunteers. And it seemed like after the first couple of days, it got more and more crazy because you get delirious. And I was only sleeping 45 minutes every 24 hours. And I instructed all my volunteers to yell at me, to be belligerent, whatever it took to keep me awake. So when people were walking in the store, they kept thinking that they were being mean to me. And I said, no, they got to keep me awake. They got to stimulate me and stuff. So it was all part of what could motivate me to keep going. And I think the most favorite thing that I loved about this summer is I got to live in a gaming store for 6 days. And I slept on a tent cot in the PC gaming room. And as I would sleep for those 45 minutes and later it would become 15-minute crash sessions, I was not aware what was going on. People were massaging my feet. People were massaging my body as I was sleeping because I was aching so much that it just got really crazy. And I remember I woke up and I tried to just dance the last hurrah, the last 24 hours. And I said, I need to sleep. I am so freaking tired. And they're like, you can't. You have to keep going. This is the last push. And it was at 110 hours at that point. And I said, I just can't. I go, I need to sleep a little longer. I go, how much bake time do I have in sleeping time? And they go, well, you could probably sleep another 30 minutes. I said, well, then let me go sleep another 30 minutes. This is ridiculous. So I went back and I slept, and because I was accumulating my break time to hoard it. And when I went back to sleep, then my friend Tanya, she goes, you got to get up. And it was taking 5 people the last 3 days to get me up out of the tent cot because I just couldn't get up. And I was like, so she goes there and I said, well, how much time do I have left? She goes, you're dead. You're dead. You have no more time left. She goes, you used it all up. She goes, you can't even go to the bathroom if you want to. And I go, oh my God, this is crazy. So she told me I was dead. I thought I have no more break time accumulated. If the Xbox dies, SD card needs to be changed. We have no bank time to cover it. So I was dancing. I said, you know what? Give me a bag of Cheetos. And they're like, you're going to eat a bag of Cheetos? I go, yeah, I want a chocolate chip cookie. Give me a Dr. Pepper. And I was eating all this. I was like, bring me all the junk food. I go, I want to try one of your, like, smorgasbord cookies that you made. And everyone's looking at me like, what's wrong? And they're all, why are you eating all that stuff? And I said, well, Tanya said I have no more time left. Call the media, tell them to come on down. We're dead. And they go, and then Tanya had this blush look in her face, and they're all, no, she lied. She goes, you still have 2 more hours of bank time. I go, oh, okay, let's keep going. So I was like, this is crazy. But yes, I thought I was dead, so I was telling them to bring me all this bad food to eat and everything. I was like, I'm done. The world record's done. I'm not going to make it to the overall longest video game marathon all time. I'm just going to enjoy myself and go home and sleep. So I was like already turning the sheet, and everyone started yelling at me. So it was like all the craziness and stuff. But yeah, it was really epic. And then every time, that was my first time live streaming, I love Twitch because of that. And people were coming on, checking every 30 minutes, and they were all like, are you still live? And there's moments I looked really bad because I was tired, and you could see me fighting through it from 3 in the morning to 5 in the morning, but I slept every day at 5 in the morning. That was my time when I knew I had to sleep because I knew when my body would give up. And so they would come in and they would see me when I wake back up, and they were all like, you got to keep going. They were very motivational. And they're just like, you're freaking crazy. And they're all like, but it was fun. I had someone assigned to read me all this stuff on Twitch, and some of the stuff got really obnoxious, but it kept you awake, And you're just like, it was just craziness. And typically my back always goes out when I do these world record attempts, but this was the first time that my back never gave out because I hired a personal trainer to work out with 3 days a week for an hour and a half to make me stronger. And I gained 8 pounds in weight. 8 pounds of muscle, just to prepare for this one. That's why my thighs are I always tell people my thighs look a little thicker because they are a little thicker. And I got a little more muscle around my, abs and stuff, but it paid out that my back never went out. And we pushed the limits of the Xbox, and the Xbox went 76 hours before it died. 76 hours before it overheated, which is amazing because all in the past it always went like 14 hours and it would die. So crazy stuff. We're really pushing the limits of the Xbox, and every time the Xbox would say, what does it say? Are you tired or something like that? Then all the people on Twitch would be, shut up, Xbox. And all the people that were there, we brought a tabletop. They were playing Cards Against Humanity on the side. All the people there, like I said, we had 150 volunteers, and they were just to keep me awake and to witness for Guinness World Records. People came dressed up in costumes like the Just Dance Gorilla. They're dancing in the background. We had a guy dressed in Bacon costume, Kevin Bacon, Mario, Donkey Kong, just all these craziness. And it would Twitch would blow up. People were all like, "These guys are awesome!" Little kids would come and dance behind me. So I always say that these world records brings a variety of people together.